Hello everyone. In this video, we will be showing you the spaces your fighters will be placed in according to the order in which you pick them from the fighter selection screen. The first fighter you pick will always be placed in the middle. The second fighter one step to his left, the third fighter one step to his right, the fourth fighter at the top of the screen, and the fifth fighter at the bottom of the screen. We will now surrender this fight and pick one of each fighter so that you can see where they are placed. Okay, so here we are at the fighter selection screen, and the first fighter we're going to pick is an Axe Barbarian. He'll be in the middle. The second fighter, an Archer. He'll be one step up to his left. The third fighter, a Priest. He'll be one step down to his right. The fourth fighter, a Paladin. He'll be at the top of the screen. And the fifth fighter, a Mortar. He'll be at the bottom of the screen. We'll click Fight. And there you have it. The Axe Barbarian is in the middle. The Archer was the second one. He's one step to his left. The Priest one step down to his right. The Paladin was the fourth fighter. He's all the way at the top. And the Mortar was the last fighter we picked, and he's at the bottom. This is extremely important in every fight because the place where you put your fighters, the positions where you place your fighters in, is going to determine whether you're going to win, lose, or lose a lot more fighters in a fight. This is the reason why. In a fight like this, for instance, against these opponents, I would normally pick 4 Paladins and 1 Archer. So I'm going to surrender this fight and come back in with the setup I just selected. And here we are once again, and it's going to be 4 Paladins, 1 Archer, and fight. And as you can see, the Archer was picked last, so he's placed in the bottom of the screen, the 5th spot. And from here, I can only attack this Thief, which will also leave me exposed to her, and she can do a lot more damage to the Archer than the Archer can do to her. Ideally, I would like for the Archer to be here in the middle so that he can attack the Thorn Rose Mage. And had I picked them first instead of last, he would be placed in the middle. So we're going to surrender once again and come back in with the Archer in the middle. Okay, here we are once again, and I'm going to pick the Archer first this time so he can be placed in the middle, and the 4 Paladins to his sides. And there you have it. I can now attack the Thorn Rose Mage on my first turn and still stay safe from all of the other fighters. And there you go. He killed more than 75% of her squads. She had a strike back, so she took a little bit of his squads out, but nothing significant. And now I can proceed with this fight. And once again, all you need to remember is the first fighter goes in the middle, the second fighter one step to his left, the third fighter in this spot one step to his right, the fourth fighter at the top, and the fifth fighter at the bottom. This will definitely help you win a lot more of your fights. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.